So, like, hopefully I can remember how to beat this game. Because it's been a while, kind of. It's been like maybe a year or two since I played a Metroid on the NES, but that's what we're gonna do. Oh, and by the way, if you have like the NES controller for the Nintendo Switch Online collection here, you get special sound effects here. Isn't that cool? Hello, subscribers and future subscribers. I'm Karmajolt. This game is about to be Metroid on the NES, and I think I can beat it in one sitting if I skip a bunch of the game. So let's do that. What's going on, Sean R? I see that you're foist and talking trash about Molly M. Rogue Effect, I see you as well, and Mega Edge and Dandy009. This is Metroid. It's scary. There's an emergency order. Defeat the Metroid of the planet Zebeth and destroy the mother brain, the mechanical life vein. What did it say? Galaxy Federal Police, M510. Psh, I'm not gonna do what the cops tell me. What's going on, Xander and Spy Pig? Vertically accurate stream. Yes, that's exactly what it is. Edgar L, what's going on? I love this opening song. It's like weirdly suspenseful and mysterious, then hopeful, which I love. And does it just show that same message over and over again? Yes, and it calls it Planet Zebeth because, you know, translation is bad in the old NES games. That's just how it is. I love Metroid, says Edgar L. Hey, appreciate you. I'm back from the Zelda stream. Xander, thank you for coming back. Let's just start the game. No fancy passwords. Gaming since the 80s. And we're gonna beat Metroid. And obviously, the first thing that you want to do is stand still for a second and do a cool pose. Then shoot this thing and go to the left. Because, like, in what game do you start off by going to the right, aside from all the Mario games and Mega Man and most platformers? Anyway, I picked up a basketball, but now what I can do is I can turn into a basketball. That's what that item does. The first thing you collect is, like, just to the left of you. And without that thing, I can't do this ability. I can't roll up into a ball. So it's like kind of weird that it's like, oh, there's a hidden item over here. The first thing that it does is give you an ability that you actually might not have discovered that you didn't have before. And I understand the point of that is like, okay, they give you an early item. They give you a really early item so that you know what this game is about. Oh, it's about collecting items, and that item gives me a new ability, which is I can turn into a basketball. But, like, you might very well collect that basketball before you realize that you can't do this without it. You play Maro, says CG19. Yes, exactly, that's what I do. Jordy Pants, I see you in the chat. Yeah, so this is Metroid on the NES. I'm going to move my webcam, like, a little bit so I can see how much energy I have. And by the way, NWO is for life. But dang, there's just all these crazy animals around here. And a lot of crazy slowdown on this weird planet named Zebeth. Let's go this way, because it's the only way I can go for now. But yeah, there's like, you start the game with 30 energy, which is crazy because your maximum is 100. Even before you collect any power-ups. So like, did Samus get on in a fight on the way here? Is she just missing some energy from being tuckered out? I get it, Samus. You and me both. But this game has horizontal rooms and vertical rooms. Aren't too many rooms where you do both. Actually, I don't think there are any rooms where you can go, where you can scroll the screen vertically and horizontally. That wasn't really a thing until, like, Super Mario Bros. 3. Hot take here, but every 2D Metroid game becomes a walk in the park as soon as you pick up Space Jump. Agree or not? Well, here's the thing about this game is that there is no Space Jump. And I think the biggest dip in difficulty in the Metroid games happens when you find like 1 or maybe 2 energy tanks. Like as soon as you can increase your maximum life, you can breathe easy, Sky Lee. But hey, the first thing that you want to do is turn into a basketball and bounce down here. Ah! I hit one of those crazy space caterpillars on the way down. But how's everybody doing today? I'm feeling a little bit sick, but I hope you're not feeling a little bit sick. Except for your rhymes. I hope they're the illest. Oh, birds. This planet has birds. That's cool. Oh, infinitely spawning birds. That's not cool. Yeah, so the first thing that you want to do here, I'm pretty sure... This all feels familiar. You see that bird scrolling to the right as I... Whoops. As I move slowly. First thing that you want to do is collect this tiny spaceship in a bottle. It's a ship in a bottle. But that spaceship allows you to shoot rockets. Some people call them missiles. But I never miss. So why would I call them that? Bird? I see you, Sean R. Speaking of which, Molly M and I have been playing a lot of Wingspan, that board game. That is, it's all about bird culture. Anybody play that board game? It's called Wingspan. It's got a really cool port on the Switch. But hey, look at this. I have missiles now. And what do I do with these? I can hit select to toggle them on and off, and when I do, Metroid changes color. Hugo, oh, I see you. Not sponsored by Bird Game. Yes, correct, Rogue Effect. Rogue, correct. Yeah, where do I go next? Do I go in here? I'll recognize it when I see it, and I think it's this. Yeah, so now that I have these missiles, I can open other doors. You know how in the Metroid universe, whoever created doors was like, oh, how do you open them? You shoot them. That's what you do. Well, there are some doors where it's like, you need keys, and 5 of them, and by that I mean missiles. That's how you open the red doors in this universe. I am shooting some enemies just to gain some health here and not get whooped. But I'm pretty sure I need to be going this way for now. I could be wrong about that. Actually, I might have wanted to pick up an energy tank before I come this way. It's been so long since I played this game, and I've been having some memory problems lately that we don't need to talk about. It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, so this is where I want to go. Because there is an energy tank this way. Sonic David. And I rarely mention this, but if you hold the B button, Metroid will rapid fire. Excuse me for a second. But it's usually a little bit faster to mash the button. Especially if you can mash like I can. And I know her real name's not Metroid, it's Green Link. Actually, what color is Samus? I can't really tell. I'm very colorblind. Yes, Super Meat Rod. Not super. I mean, it's super, but it's not Super Meat Rod. You know what I'm talking about. Orang? Thank you, Rogue Effect. I really couldn't tell. But hey, so I picked up an energy tank, and not only does it increase my maximum energy, aka my life, by 100, which basically more than doubled it, it also filled up my energy, which is grand. What's this way? Probably a thing that I want. Actually, this might be where I get the long beam. Man, I'm really getting disoriented here. It's been so long since I played this game, but I've played it so many times that, like, I should have everything memorized at this point. Nope, I got the bombs. Okay, that's what I wanted. Oh, and now that I'm thinking about it, I passed up the ice beam. That's fine. So yeah, now that I have these bombs, which look kind of like a yo-yo in a glass, and I love that this Maitre D is just, like, presenting to me like he's a fancy butler or a waiter. But yeah, look, when I curl up into a ball, now I can drop this bomb, which has a very tiny and adorable explosion, Dawn. A long time ago, I played an NES ROM hack called Metroid Rogue Dawn, and that was great. Stop, says Sean. Me? I ain't never stop. Sometimes I'll stop. But yeah, what I could have done... So what you're supposed to do is get the bombs, then head back to get the ice beam. You don't have to do that if you know a cool glitch, which I know but forgot to do. And I think it's in this room back here. There's like a little hallway. Oh no, I'm caught. I'm caught in the acid. What a pain in the acid, am I right? I'm hilarious. I keep falling when I don't mean to be. But let's go back this way. Oh my gosh. This crazy, like, corn dog glider thing tanked a ton of damage from me. I'm shooting it with bullets. And that thing is, like, the size of my fist. So it's crazy that it can just take all that damage. How's everybody doing today? Yesterday, I sat down and streamed all the way through The Legend of Zelda on NES, and I only had to use a map once. And it was, like, right at the end, I, like, couldn't figure out, I forgot I was, like, supposed to bomb through a wall on the left, you know? But yeah, in here... I don't know how you're supposed to figure this stuff out. There's no, like, guy in a cave who gives you cryptic hints in this game. But, like, I guess you're just supposed to, like, bomb or shoot every wall and floor to find out, like, oh, some of them you can fall through. What I could have done... Actually, let's create a suspend point. Like here. If I, like, remembered how this works, you can do a glitch called the door jump, which is basically, like, you let a door close on top of you, right? And what you want to do is rapidly turn into ball form and then unball very quickly. Got a little too close to the door there. And what that'll do is it'll push you, like, up into the walls, like as if you're stuck in them. So what I'm doing is I'm hitting down, then immediately hitting jump. And every time you do that, you basically unball before Samus can turn into a basketball. Oh, did I mess it up? You can definitely mess it up. So yeah, just hit, like, down, then immediately hit up, or hit down, then immediately hit A. And I'm bad at it. But if you just keep doing this over and over, eventually Samus will... As long as I don't mess it up. Samus will wrap through the top of the screen to the bottom. Man, I thought this was easier. Maybe I should do this. Yeah, it's a little easier with the D-pad, actually. Where am I? And it's, like, kind of hard to tell where you are. Who is Samus? Yeah, I meant Metroid, Jordy Pants. I might have done it wrong. But, like, you can get through the floor that way, right? It's been a long time since I tried that. But, like, also, you can just get the bombs and then bomb through the floor here. And, like, how are you supposed to know how to do that? Oh, you literally test every wall by bombing it and shooting it. But yeah, if I come down here... Orange Marth. Thank you, Rug Effect. If I come down here... I can get myself a new goodie. And by the way, in this game, you can't aim down. You can aim up or straight, and you can't crouch either. So, like, hitting enemies that are shorter than you is an ordeal in this game. Or you have to use bombs, I guess. Oh, and you know what I definitely didn't do? Get missiles. I need missiles to open that door. So let's spawn some enemies in here. Been a long time, long time. That is correct, Sean R. Alright, none of them are dropping missiles for me. I don't think those guys can actually drop anything. And what is this? It's Metroid, Xander. for the NES. You never played this game? I don't blame you. It was awesome at the time, but like... Nowadays, it's like, you need the instruction manual and a map to figure out what's going on in this game if you've never played it before. Which is kind of how a lot of old NES games aged. They, like, expected you to read the stuff, the literature that came packaged with the game. So how do you plan to live stream today? Forg, I think I'm doing it. Am I not? This is a trick question. This is where it all started, says Fua. What would happen if you get stuck trying to do that glitch on old consoles? Would you just have to start over? Yes. Yes, I was making it look harder than it actually is. Because with a little practice, it's not that hard. Who are you and why are you in my recommended? You know, I'm not sure, Sandy out of context. I couldn't tell you what you're into. But hey, if you like old video games, you might like my channel. My name is Karma Jolt, by the way. And I stream a lot of old games. Not only that, but I post a lot of videos about glitches you can do in old games. Alright, and now I have the Ice Beam. Which is exactly what it sounds like. You get to beam someone with ice! And what's cool about the Ice Beam is that not only does it change your weapon colors, but now when I shoot somebody, they will freeze. Well, except for those tiny guys. They will freeze in place, and like suddenly they are no longer affected by gravity, and I can use them as platforms. Guess you got Karma Jolt out of context. Nice, Sean. And it keeps your drink cold, yes. Alright, so... let's get out of here. Oh, another benefit of the bombs, by the way, is that sometimes you can use it to, like, give yourself a little jump when you're in basketball form. LeMayo, I see I might subscribe just for that. Hey, Sandy out of context. That's awesome. Thank you. It's kind of weird, because all I'm subscribed to is YouTuber drama channels and stuff like that. I can create some drama. So it's so weird that YouTube recommended me this. Yeah, I don't really know either. Like, sometimes I'll... I don't really want to get into this too much, but, like, it is insane how often YouTube is like, oh, you like video games? Here's 6 videos about a type of politics that you definitely don't subscribe to. Like, stuff that I'm like, I would not let my friends listen to this or talk about it. Excuse me 1 second. Like I said, I'm a little bit sick. So I hope you don't find me gross. I stabbed him once, says Sean Robinson. That's true. You did stab me once. Let's go up this way. Sick nasty? Yes, like the Beastie Boys. Cool, cool. Respect the grind. Hey, appreciate you. Mike and McKay, what's going on? I told my date you're great. I'm flattered. That was like way easier than I normally make it. I don't know if you're supposed to go up that way at this point. It doesn't really seem like it. You probably want to come back after you have the high jump boots. Well, maybe that's exactly what it's for, but... yeah, usually when you get the bombs... like, most guides would recommend not going up, but going back down and around. But you can go this way. And I like to go this way, especially because not only is there an energy tank here, but I think there are also some more missiles. Possibly. And then there's a huge upgrade coming up real soon that I can cheat to get. I'll show you, not really a glitch, but an exploit to grab the Various suit early. By the way, the Various suit is a mistranslation of the word barrier. It was supposed to be the barrier suit. Because it blocks like 50% of incoming damage, I believe. Epaulet Orange. I hope I got your name right. Yes. Yes, a blue wave, exactly. I think that's what you just posted in my chat. I have very poor eyesight, so often I can't see what emojis are supposed to be. And by the way, I can, like, use missiles against regular enemies. The barrister suit allows Samus to practice law. Excellent. More of a Diablo 3/4 player. Ooh, baby. Been grinding for years. I love Diablo 3, not quite as much as I like Diablo 2. So I've been playing a lot of Diablo 2 Resurrected. Tried Twitch back in 2017, but it was mostly just dead. Most views I got was just one stream where I fell from my chair and farted. I mean, hey, whatever works. You know, make that money. Gold Shadow, what's going on? Here, I can break open certain blocks in the ceiling. And by the way, I guess I should establish that you can't break open, like, every block, you know? Live videos on Shorts is a horrible idea. I don't even play Mario, and I keep getting recommended this on Shorts. I'm sorry to have ruined your day. But, you know, thanks for showing up. So yeah, you're supposed to come back here when you have the high jump shoes. And just to let you know here, this floor is fake. It's supposed to be so that you trip on it and fall. That's what this is for. No, it's basically so that you need the high jump boots to get up to that door. But you can actually still get it with like some crazy bomb jumps. Which might take me a minute or two. So usually what I do is I try to stand like as close to the edge here as possible and put a bomb really high up. Let me try this. Yeah. And then stand up into it, and often that will get you enough momentum and height to make that platform. But this might take me a couple minutes. Kevin Vu, what's going on? I love your shorts. But I wouldn't mind pants, though. I have a friend named Jordy Pants. She lives in the chat. Yeah, I love how many people are showing up to my stream to voice their concerns, specifically with me, but they really should be with YouTube, you know? I mean, it's not my fault YouTube is doing this to you. Oh, I thought that was it. But yeah, you can get this. It might take me a couple minutes. Edgewood says, any good tips? I'm trying to show you one that's like a little bit difficult to do. There's probably a reliable way to do this. I somehow, like, lost my vertical momentum there. I thought that was it. Karma, do you have legs? Usually. I don't really know why sometimes I maintain my jump speed there and then other times I lose it. But maybe I should wait until like the explosion is entirely done exploding me. Yeah, okay, that worked. We got to the door, everybody. I think last time it took me even longer to do that. But hey, I'm about to get an item that I'm not supposed to have access to yet. There's so much slowdown in this game, especially for a game with black backgrounds everywhere. Is this the OG Metroid? It is, Lunar. Don't mind them. If it wasn't for shorts, I wouldn't have found you, which would be tragic. Hey, Dawn, I appreciate you. And yeah, I never mind the haters. I only listen to opinions from people who I respect. Fortnite Stickman, I see you. But yeah, look at this. I'm a different color now. Is she pink? I can't exactly tell. Because again, I am very colorblind. Yo, this guy is taking so much ice beam. Another cool thing that I like to do is like create a platform out of these enemies and then just drop bombs right on top of them. I have a B, what's going on? As you should, says Droopy Ink Ribbon. What, about the, about people's opinions? Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Thank you for the encouragement and the backup. Dang it, I fell into the fake pit again. Alright, so getting out of here can kind of be a pain in the butt sometimes. Especially because the ceiling will close up behind you, and sometimes it might get you stuck in there. Sherbet Samus. I used to say Sherbert when I was younger because I didn't know any better. You are great, says Jordy Pants. Hey, thank you. But yeah, right now I'm just curling up into a ball and rolling through some tubes. You know how it is on planet Zebeth. Zebeth. Now, what do I want to do next? I don't know how to beat this game without skipping Ridley. Like, I don't think I've ever beaten this game like the actual intended route. So maybe at some point this week I'll study up and I'll do that, and I'll stream it again. In fact, I might even study up and do a 100% completion route. If I watch my friend You Can Beat Video Games, who I recommend. Don't forget to tell your friends Karma Jolt is awesome. Yo, John from Wa, thank you so much. How tall are you, says Spy Pig. Real tall. Guess. CJ the streamer, what's going on? Karma Jolt, or as the people called him, Metroid Man. You flatter me. Okay, what do I want to do now? Yeah, I think I want to go to Kraid's house next. Kraid's lair. Make your way to Kraid's lair. And wave him like you just don't care. 6'5", says John from Wa. I'm not actually all that tall. 6'9", thank you, Rogue Effect. 5'10"? Spy Pig? I think I am 5'10". My driver's license said 5'11", and I just, like, believed it. They're like, how tall are you? And I'm like, I don't know, I've never measured. Oh, I think if I go this way, I can get the long beam, which is an item that you, like, don't need and might not even want, but let's get it. It's kind of cool. But yeah, like, when I went to get my driver's license when I was, like, 17, they asked me how tall I was. And I guessed 5'11", because, like, I don't know. How am I supposed to know? The doctor might have measured me once. But didn't tell me. But anyway, I was like, I like 5'11", because that's also my birthday. I only have to remember one number. I need one missile. Mason Martin, what's going on? I think I would skip the water area in Zero Mission as a kid. I didn't even find it until my second playthrough, if I remember right. There's a water area? I've never played Zero Mission, which apparently is basically a remake of this game with some extra cool stuff. Old School 64, hi, join, this is Jamas. Yay, welcome back. You can't follow me in, enemy. Walker McCain and Breeze D, I see y'all. Yeah, so this is the long beam. It, as you might have guessed, it shortens the length of your beam. But like now, instead of being able to shoot 3 yards in front of me, I can shoot the whole screen length, baby. Or as most guys say, about 6 inches. Sorry. Unnecessary item, and I usually skip it. Not that it's, like, particularly detrimental, but, like, sometimes if you miss with a bunch of bullets, like, you can only have 3 bullets on screen, right? So if I miss with all 3, I have to wait for them to leave before I shoot again. Not that I ever plan on missing. Gotta play Zero Mission. It is amazing, says Kevin V. Hey. I want to, and I also want to play Metroid Fusion. For some reason, I love the Metroid games. I've never played Fusion or Zero Mission. And a lot of that is because I never had a Game Boy Advance, you know? But like now they're on the Switch, so why not? Okay, I'm messing around a little bit more than I need to. Colors glitch? This isn't supposed to be a different color from the rest of the world. And that just kind of happens in Metroid. I wonder why. Just like a visual glitch that happens every now and then, like all the platforms in this area are supposed to be the same color, but these are different. And I can tell because I'm not colorblind. I was faking it the whole time. Kirby stream next time? Oh yeah, that's a good idea. The Game Boy one I was about to say bang out in like a good 30 minutes. And that's with some casual chat interaction. It's a very short game. Bro, why you gotta be so cool? Yo, Cage Heart? It's because I learned from you. I've been watching you your whole life. In a non-creepy way. Taking notes. And I'll be like, oh, that's cool, let me write that down. Hey, look, there's an energy tank up there. Another thing that you're kind of supposed to have the... You're kind of supposed to have the high jump for that. But if I freeze that enemy in a place that is way better than I just froze him there, you can get it pretty easily. He'll respawn. The players help the players. Dang it. I keep accidentally shooting twice, which is kind of a thing that just happens in this game. Not quite. Because I learned from you, epic creator moment. Hey, thanks for being here. Ethan BB. Cheese, says Gecko. I don't know why you're saying it, but it's great. Oh, shoot. I meant to do that first. No! I thought I'd get it with that one. So, like, there's so many tricks in this game that you can do that I just, like, am never able to do first try. There we go. I got the hidden Energy tank. Alright, you've been great, enemy. But time to blow you up. By the way, now that I have bombs, I can break open the floor over here. I just beat Mario vs. Donkey Kong. How was it, Breeze D? I was looking at that game, and I thought, like, I was kind of excited for it at first, because Donkey Kong on Game Boy was an awesome game. I'm so sorry. I picked up a cold that my son brought home from school, and he's had it way worse than me, unfortunately. Love your streams, big bro. Yo, Lunar, I love your energy and enthusiasm. And your willingness to accept criticism. Not that there's anything at all wrong with you. You're perfect. Yo, let's go into this crazy elevator with the mouth. Oh yeah, and if you play this game and you're going up or down an elevator and you don't change Samus's color by hitting the select button to toggle your missiles, you're playing it wrong. I just beat it too. It's a lot of fun. Base game is pretty easy for my liking. But bonus 8 worlds are a solid challenge, and time attack is awesome. Talking about the Mario vs. Donkey Kong. Okay, so we're in Kraid's lair, and I love this song because it's creepy and it's kind of easy to play on piano. Metroid is a horror game, says Gecko. Yeah, especially the way I play it, am I right? So let's go this way to pick up some more explosives. Say there might be something else over here. I don't want to go this way. Yo, Terrible COD 4 player, welcome back. Thanks for showing up. I'm playing Metroid. The only roid you're allowed to have in the NFL. Why did I say that? I'm in a little bit of trouble here. Never mind. Yeah, if you get knocked into the acid around here, it's kind of a pain in the butt. Because it'll take you a while to get out of it, and in the meantime, you just take a ton of damage. Excuse me. Oh boy. I keep having to blow my nose. Keep having to blow my nose because I got a cold. NFL rigged, says Mr. 499. Oh, are you a 49ers fan? I've been a Chiefs fan since, like, the year before they became good. Isn't that crazy? Because I lived in Kansas City from, like, 2015 to the end of 2017. Ooh. Ah, you know what? Okay, so here's where a certain technique that you can do in this game comes into play a lot. So, for whatever reason, when you roll up into a ball and you fall off of a platform, you can jump in midair. If you tap up and then don't touch the D-pad. No, brother, Tampa Bay. Oh, boy. The Saints are my first team. But, you know, good for you guys getting your ring a couple years ago. So yeah, if you fall off an edge in ball form, then you tap up, you'll see that Samus is like basically doing her standing animation, I guess I would call it. It's not really animated. But like while she's standing like that in midair, you can jump. But as soon as you press any other direction, you ruin it. So what you want to do is fall off into a ball. I'm sorry, curl up into a ball, fall off, tap up, immediately jump. And you can jump in midair. And that is like super easy to do. And it's like, it gets you good mobility, right? I was about to say, if I can do it there, it saves me like a second or two. Yeah, because this is actually surprisingly difficult to get out of. Okay, never mind, I did it there. But yeah, if you can time it right, you can like collect that energy tank, then jump up back to this platform and just roll on down here. 49ers gave up on that last drive, you can't tell me. You know, but even before the Super Bowl, I was saying like, man, like, and not in a way that I was implying that things are rigged, but like, I felt like the Bills kind of laid down and died, the Ravens kind of laid down and died, and then at the end, the 49ers just kind of gave up a little bit, and I'm like, what are these teams doing? Like, they had their chance. They all had their chances. Alright, so I need to collect, yeah, just one more missile now. Wow. I've had that take like 30 minutes before. It's just like collecting those two missiles. But hey, that jump technique that I just told you about, super useful right here. Because you're not supposed to be able to get into this door from this direction. This is usually the way out. But if you go in the way out, it makes this section of the game a lot quicker, and easier, and sexier. Just like you! But yeah, there's like a bunch of crazy bees that live in this acid, and they can hear me approaching while they're in the liquid. I call it acid because that's what they call it in Smash Bros. For the N64. Favorite drink? Yo, Spy Pig? Alright, look, water, underrated. Milk, also kind of underrated. If I'm having like an alky beverage, I love me some spiced rum. I love fruity drinks. I love sugar way more than I should. I might go this way. I might be able to find like some missiles if I go this way, but I don't need to, so I won't. Yo, the colors glitched. Did you see that? There was some, maybe I can rewind and show you actually. Yeah, there were some blocks right there that were not the color they were supposed to be. Root beer is great. I'll tell you what, if we're talking about Soft drinks, cool video man, keep it up. That's a great name. Just like us, are you saying we are easy? I'm saying you're easy to get along with, because you're very cool. What was I saying? Oh yeah, if we're talking about soft drinks, not enough people know about Barks Red Cream Soda. Not sponsored, but like Barks. I've been talking you up for so long now that I feel like maybe you should send me a case, you know? What else is good? I do love me some coffee in the morning. I drink it very often. I don't need a ton of caffeine in my coffee. Oh my gosh. Okay, I need missiles to open this door, and the infinitely spawning bugs just decided, you know what? We're not gonna spawn for you. Never mind. That guy did. Okay, so here, obviously, as you can tell by the big, adorable, scary face, I'm in front of a boss's lair. So I'm gonna collect some energy and some missiles before I go in there. I did need at least 5 to open the door. You open the door and he's on the other side like, oh, thank God. I couldn't get it open, I don't have any missiles. I dropped my keys, I mean. Give me the missiles. Might as well open the door. I think the only bark sold around here is root beer, so rip. Yeah, I mean, that's like their brand. That's like their main product. But when I lived in Louisiana, I saw it all the time. So I don't know why it's popular there and not elsewhere. As if people don't like sweet things. Dude, I tried that red cream soda from a vending machine, says Micah McKay. Hey! Not bad. What state do you live in, if you don't mind me asking? Because sometimes I find them in weird random places, you know? Ah. I just want some rockets. Okay, so this is a thing that happens with Metroid, like, way too often. Especially toward the end of the game when you, like, absolutely need missiles. Because you need a lot of them when you're going to fight the final boss. Sometimes you'll just kill, like, 1,000 enemies in a row and none of them will drop missiles for you. And it's just a run killer and there's nothing you can do about it. Or maybe there is, like, maybe there's a way to manipulate that. I'm not sure why it happens. But look, none of these guys are dropping missiles for me. Dang, that guy took a ton of hits. Dang it. Make a wild guess. Louisiana, would you believe it? Hey, good for you. I used to live there. Alright, now these guys are dropping missiles. I don't need to farm, like, everything here. Let's go. Let's just go. Because items are determined by the frame they died on. Anyway, this is Kraid. He's much shorter in this game than he is in, Super Metroid. Dang it. I'm kind of messing up here. Let's kill him with bombs. I usually end up tanking, like, a ton of damage here. Alright. I basically just wasted all my missiles there. You're welcome. But yeah, I usually end up, like, tanking a ton of damage here, knowing that I'm gonna get it all back, because there is an energy tank in this room. Although sometimes I'm a little bit too reckless about it. The reason why is because items are determined by the frame they died, and it's really stupid. Okay, but even still, like, I should get the correct frames every now and then, right? Oh no, I forgot the thing. left here. Okay, never mind. No, for whatever reason, you have to collect this energy tank from that platform. Like, you can't fall to the right here and collect it. I don't know why. Something weird about Metroid's momentum. But hey, after defeating Kraid, he increases your maximum and current rockets by 75. Isn't that generous? I'm sure he didn't do it on purpose, because that guy doesn't seem to like me. But also after beating Kraid, like you're supposed to go beat Ridley, or possibly have done that before you defeat Kraid. Either way, the point is, you normally have to defeat both bosses before you can fight Mother Brain. But you don't have to do that. Also, this part can be annoying, because sometimes the blocks will damage you if they, like, respawn right on you. And then you fall all the way down. And it's annoying. Can you play Sonic 2? Yo, Xander? That's a good idea. I saved myself. I love this song, though, I really do. It's like one of the first songs I ever tried to teach myself on piano, and I, like, still sort of remember how to play it, apparently. I tried last week, and I remembered most of it. Yo, double kill. On the bees. On the acid bees. I'm gonna freeze these bees. Well, I'm gonna explode that one, actually. Alright, yeah, so now I can just go straight to the ending of the game, even though I'm not supposed to do that, and it's definitely illegal. Haha! He didn't knock me into the acid. I was gonna say ice for some reason. Oh man, if I'm really pro. Actually, I almost did it there. Yeah, if you're really pro, you can freeze that guy as you're falling down this pit. And you can do that in one jump. But, like, it's a good thing that I don't need the high jump boots to do anything in this game, you know? Dandy 009? I like that. You should play piano for us. Oh no, it would be awful. I'm not good at it. What controller are you using? I'm using the NES controller that's designed for the Nintendo Switch. It's wireless. Piano stream when? Dawn, I'll do a piano and cooking stream, and I'll try to do way too many things at once. It'll be funny. Oops. I have 69 missiles now. Can't be that bad. I mean, it... How do I put this? It would be an entertaining stream, and not because I'm good at piano. But, you know, it's just fun to hang out with me, because I'm great, and so are you. We just get along so well. That's what I'm trying to say. It'll just be a friendship stream. Alright, let's go to the end of the game. Put the portable stove on the piano. What could go wrong? See ya! You like the Prime series? I do. I streamed through Metroid Prime a while back on an actual GameCube. So, like, the picture quality wasn't, like, amazing. But then I got the remaster and never touched it, so I don't know. Dread is good. Have you played it? Yeah, I streamed that one about a week or two after it came out. It was like the game came out, then I got my paycheck a week later. And I was like, ooh, let's do this. At one point during the Metroid Dread stream, Like, some guy rang my doorbell and was like, hey man, I locked my keys in my apartment. Or he was like, I locked myself out of my apartment building, can you let me in? And like, the key to my apartment building worked for his building too. So I was like, yeah, sure man. Hey everyone, I'll be right back. And then the dude came on the stream later and was like, hey man, thanks for letting me in the building. And I was like, oh, thanks for joining the chat. That's dope. Let me tell you something, brother. Love the shirt. Yo, Joe D, it's just too sweet. Chris H, what's going on? By the way, thanks for being here. Oh, I see that you already said too sweet in my chat. Joe D. Bodie Wilkins, what's going on? I'm gonna grab this, actually. Okay. I think I want to go this way. This takes me toward the end of the game, does it not? I'm asking you like you know. Maybe you don't. I'm the one who should know. I'm the one who is streaming on YouTube by playing games. But yeah, if I don't mess up, then this is going to be a pretty short stream. But if I do mess up, it'll be a normal length stream, probably. Oh, yeah. I have to do something very specific here, don't I? Okay. So normally what you can do is, after you defeat Ridley and Kraid, you shoot their statues, and they make that weird sound, and then they rise up, right? When they do that, they'll create a little bridge that you can roll through that goes this way, to the left, and that's how you access that door. But I am going to try to do something dumb. Get that guy out of the way. So, let's see if we can lure this enemy, yeah, into the room with us. And I need to freeze this guy, like, approximately here. Oh, wait. I meant to shoot the other way. Oh, no, don't kill him. That might be a little bit too low. I need to get this guy's position, like, perfect. That would have done it, but I didn't shoot quick enough. That's probably good. Actually that worked just fine. I got damage boosted into the gap. Usually you are supposed to lay a bomb and do a bomb jump, but that worked out great, as a matter of fact. You are doing great, says Jordy Pants. Thank you. Okay, and now we are in an area called Turian, where all of the Samuses live, and I want them to drop missiles for me. My maximum is 90? That might be too low. No, you need something like 78 total. But yeah, I've definitely gotten to this area with the Metroids. And you'll notice that when I kill a Metroid, it can drop, just like usual, it can drop either energy or missiles. The Metroids happen to drop a ton of those. So like if it drops a missile and you pick it up, you gain like 30 missiles. For health, you gain 30 as well, which is nice. Being very cautious here. But you can only kill them by freezing them and then opening them like a door with 5 missiles. I'm sorry, 5 keys. Nicely executed, bro. Yo, Sea Thrasher, thank you. But, like, there's been so many times where I'm playing this game. You know, like people do. They play games. And I start shooting the Metroids. And I kill, like, I don't know, 10 of them, and none of them drop any missiles, and that's just the end of the run. And I'm out of missiles. I'll waste like all 80 of my rockets trying to kill these guys. Alright, this is it, everybody. Oh wait, no it's not. There's one more room. Fooled you. Uh-oh. Yeah, see, now 3 of them dropped health in a row, so I'm, like, starting to get concerned. Never mind, it's fine. And I don't think I need missiles to open this final door. Yeah, I don't. Alright, we're at Mudda Brain, Spy Pig. 351. That wasn't a great start. What's the sound effect that it makes when you shoot a missile? Because for me, I always heard gulchio, gulchiao, something like that. So yeah, these little doors that I'm shooting, they take 8 missiles to kill, but they like regenerate health, so if I don't do it fast enough, it might take me 9 or 10, which is bad. There we go. Okay, that one I got the 8. And then I think I need like at least 30 missiles to kill Mother Brain. And these Cheerios are super annoying. These Cheerios are soup. It's actually alphabet soup, and it's all O's. Gosh dang it. Okay, so let's freeze one here. Oh no. I'm trying to freeze them in, like, very advantageous positions for me. There we go. And now I just gotta fire away and, like, not get knocked into the lava too many times. Or acid. Some people say acid. Wasn't I just talking about how it's acid? But, like, this is Mother Brain. She lives in glass. There's a lot of stuff that's in glass in this game. Uh-oh. I didn't mean to shoot that guy twice. I meant to freeze it. But this is like how you die against this boss, right? It's like you just get stuck in a position where you can't get out from. Okay, I escaped, not unscathed. That thing came flying at me. No! It's all good. Not in too much trouble. Oh, I thought that one was moving downward. But man, she's like braining away right now. Oh, I'm stuck. This game's hard. But I think this is it now. Ooh, baby. You can tell she's dying because she's disintegrating and exploding. And now we have to escape. If I jump at, like, just the right time there, it'll put me through the door without me having to shoot it. But I destroyed Mother Brain, and she's like, haha, now you have to escape. You have plenty of time to do that, but if you get distracted by something like a phone call, for example, you will explode with our base, because it is self-destructing soon. Relatively soon, I should say. And like, yeah, it's like really discouraging if you... I think I've made it all the way to the top of this at one point and then fallen all the way down and still made it back up. With like a little bit of time left. But if I make it to this elevator and tap up on the controller, on the D-pad, then we beat Metroid on NES. Domestic, this is the original Metroid. Great. You fulfilled your mission. It will revive peace in space, but it may be invaded by the other Metroid. Pray for a true peace in space. But it is great. Just like you, and you should tell your friends I'm great. Well done, Pink Mega Man, says no edit book reviews. Yes, thank you. Yo, Rogue Effect? I assumed it was you. Yo, Get Your Coffee donated $5 and then wrote some text that I can't read because my eyesight is too bad. But thank you so much. Now play the game but backwards. What, controller behind the back like this? That was Metroid, everybody. It's a much longer game when you play it as intended, but I, like, actually don't know where to go if we play it for realsies. Is this on Xbox? No, this is on Nintendo Switch. The original game was on the Nintendo Entertainment System back in, like, 1985. I'm playing it on the Switch. You're incredible. Quite impressive speed. Thank you, Mikey McKay. Yeah, so depending on how quickly you beat the game, it's either revealed that Samus is a girl and you'll see her in, like, a bathing suit, like I just did, or you'll see her in her suit but with her helmet off, and it's like, oh, it's a lady, you can tell because she's got long hair. Guys can't have long hair. Or you just see Samus in the full suit and there's no reveal. Brad Pitt. What's going on? So you're gonna stop the live stream? Ah, like probably. Wife's boyfriend. What's going on? Damn, Rogue Effect got way too much money. I wouldn't say that. I think Rogue Effect has just the right amount of money. Actually, I have no idea. Rogue Effect's very generous, and I appreciate that. Smiley, what's going on? Themed. We got the screen that says themed. That means we beat the game. Let me try to remember some passwords. Yo, Sean R. gifted a whole Karma Jolt membership. Thank you so much. Whoever snatches that up gets free exclusive Karma Jolt members only content. And that's amazing. Yo, Johnny85RR grabbed the membership. Scott R, I see you too. Seamus killed the brain and the Metroid was in another castle. So yeah, now if you just hit start, the game starts all over, but you get this Samus. Who, isn't in her spacesuit, so I guess it's just like fine to breathe around here. And I have my long beam, I have my morph ball, or the Marumari, I think, as it might be called. I have bombs. I have the ice beam. I have no missiles and no energy tanks. So yeah, the game just starts you over on New Game Plus, I guess. But yeah, Samus is in her little leotard here, and that's cool. Some people would call this her Zero Suit. Although, I don't think that was the original name for this suit. This is one of her Zero Suits, I'm guessing. But what I should show you... Let me try to remember some passwords here. If you push the start button and hit continue, oh man, this game has a annoying password system. But this is like a famous one. If you enter Justin Bailey as your password, and I might need to enter spaces after this, because we're in space. Sassy Quinn, I'll see you. Yeah. This password will start Samus off in her space leotard with like a bunch of power-ups, and I think I'm in Norfair here. So what do I have? 255 missiles. I have the wave beam, which I didn't show you earlier. But a lot of people will incorrectly tell you, Tegan B, that the Justin Bailey code is supposed to be, in other words, just in Bailey. Oh, she's just in her Bailey, and Bailey is a slang term for a bathing suit. It's not. It isn't, and it has never been. And this is like well documented, right? It's well documented on either side of the argument. There's so many people out on the internet who will say, oh, a Bailey is a slang term for a bathing suit. Because that rumor has been spread for so long to, you know, by people on the internet. Oh, and look at this, I also have the screw attack. That's cool. But the reason people think that is because somebody guessed at that at one point in regards to this password. There is nothing online about how a Bailey is a word for a bathing suit, aside from people who think it is related to this game, you know? Aside from people who think that because they heard it from someone who played Metroid and heard about this password, in other words. The creators of the game have confirmed, yeah, it's just weird that that password works. There's no reason for it. We didn't program it in. It just happens to work. Like, that's been confirmed by the creators of the game. Did you know gaming has content right now? Thank you, yes. Yes, Gecko, that's the other one I was gonna do. So, yeah, I did a whole video about this. And it's one of my most popular shorts because it starts with me calling Samus Metroid. And a lot of people commented on that video being like, you're an idiot for not having done 5 minutes of research before you made this garbage content. Her name is Samus, and Metroid is the alien that you hunt in this game. I can't believe you called her Metroid. But it was like an obvious joke, you know? Anyway, I made a video about 5 ridiculous passwords from the original Metroid, and one of them is this one. So you do NAR... Sorry. NARPASSWORD. And then you fill the rest of it with zeros, I believe. And, like, nobody knows if that's supposed to be North American release password, or NAR might be the initials of somebody. I kind of forgot what this was. It might even be Narpa's sword. Who knows? But if you enter this password, you start the game with a gun that you can't find. Look at this. What is that? That's not the ice beam, but it freezes people. It looks like it has the graphic of the wave beam, but it doesn't wave. You start with a screw attack. I can go into Morph Ball form and collect this Morph Ball. This isn't garbage content. Thank you, Smiley. I mean, I know, and I know you know, but some people on the internet don't know. Anyway, my energy cannot exceed 40, or... what's the opposite of exceed? Go lower than 30, so I'm essentially invincible here. So yeah, this is for sure, like, I don't know, I said for sure, but I'm only 90% confident that this must have been some sort of debug code, you know? This must have been something that the developers were like, okay, we're gonna use this to test the game. Because this gun that I'm using, you cannot get that in the game naturally. I love your content, says Sassy Quinn. Hey, thank you so much. Appreciate y'all. How many people we got here? 53 viewers? Alright, not so bad. And yeah, like, do I have the Varia suit? Can't quite tell. Do I have the high jump? I don't have that energy tank. Actually, yeah, what happens if I grab that energy? So my maximum energy increased, but my current energy only increased by a couple. Like, it gave me an energy tank that's unfilled, which is unusual. Oh yeah, by the way, I have unlimited missiles, it seems. One odd effect password is... Ooh, let's try it, Scott R. Another one I could do is engage Ridley Mother Effer. I'm censoring it. But if you do that, usually your game crashes. Alright, so are those zeros? Yeah, Scott R, thank you. So it's just this repeated. It's 0, 0, 0 with C's at the very right side of the letters. It's all zeros except the rightmost letters are C. Well, as you can see, nothing happened. Yeah, continue my game mini boss. Thank you. Thank you, Gecko. Oops, I spelled it wrong. I missed the C! Ruxo Clown, what's going on? So, but it does have underscores after this, right? Before and after the my. Not underscores, but dashes. How do I punctuate it, Gecko? Or is it spaces? I don't remember. I might have to look up one of my own videos. That was it. How do you vertically orient your stream like that? Yeah, so the streaming software that I use is called OBS, Open Broadcaster Software. Open Broadcasting Software, maybe? But like, before you go live, just go to the settings and then go to the video tab and you can set your resolution. So I set it to, what is it, 720 by 1280, I think, is the resolution you want. Yeah, or something like that. Anything that's 9 by 16. Top 3 intro of NES, Mega Man 3, Mega Man 3, Double Dragon 1, and Metroid NES. Yeah, Double Dragon, all of those games had, like, awesome title screen music. But yeah, what do I have here? 199 missiles? What an odd number. I don't have bombs. I have the wave beam, but no long beam. I can jump pretty darn high. Wait, that's not the... I don't have the space, or the high jump, do I? I actually can't tell if I'm jumping higher than normal. But no screw attack. You can enter Turian with that password. Yeah, so it seems like I've gotten both of the, oops. That I've killed both the mini-bosses with this password. Can everyone agree Super Metroid is the best Metroid? Because some really want to argue Dread is better. I loved Dread. But yeah, probably right. So I think if you just want to start the game with Samus and a leotard, and play it from the start like it's normal Metroid, you enter this password. And that gives you Samus and the leotard with no power-ups. So you're basically playing the game like you're supposed to, except you look different. Yep, can't curl up into a ball, don't have any missiles, no powers. Okay, so yeah, this is what my regular jump is. The other one had the high jump. Alright, everybody. I think I'm gonna make me some dinner. I might come back later tonight for some streaming, but I am a little bit sick, and I should go to bed early and be responsible and get some sleep. But hey, thank you so much for watching me beat The Legend of Metroid on the Nintendo NES system. Until next time, this is Karma Jolt signing off. Tell your friends I'm great, and I love you too. Did you do Jessica cosplay for V-Day? No, Zan, you didn't miss it. I did not... I've been streaming Dragon Quest VIII lately on PlayStation 2, and at one point I told my viewers that I would cosplay as Jessica, who is the busty lady in this game, if I got $100 in donations, and man, they came through. So I gotta do that soon. I'll announce it on the Discord, to which there is a link in my video description if you want to join my Discord. I'll announce it on Discord before I go live with it, well before, days before. But, until then I have to put together the costume. Alright, anyway, have a good night, and I'll see you soon. I like your glasses. Yo, Smiley? I got so many of them. Tell your friends I'm great. And I'll see you soon.